little bit about the Tea Party, if this is the first time you've been here. We started 5 years ago, the Newport Mesa Tea Party, and our values are basically, we follow the Constitution, we look for limited government, we look for personal responsibility. And our goals are to get people involved, to inform people, and to inspire people as they hear what our message is. And I had an interesting phone call this month. I was actually in my car coming back from work or doing something, I don't remember, but I got a phone call, and the lady said that she got my phone number out of the website or something for the Tea Party, and that she had been looking for a tea party. So we talked for about the next 15 or 20 minutes, and I asked her to join us tonight and to say a few words about why she started getting involved and what she is doing. So would you please welcome Audrey Hayes, please. Thank you. Audrey, come on up.
Well, hi everybody. This is the first time I've done anything like getting involved in any political action group, but I'm a senior, and I've been looking at what's been taking place with our country and been very upset about it. And so I finally decided that, like Peter Finch in the movie Network, I said one day, I'm mad as heck and I'm not going to take it anymore. And so I decided I'd better decide to do something about it. So I started looking around and saying, you know, I think that Tea Party is probably someplace. I hear Mark Levin talk about it. I hear others talk about this. And I was wary about it. And then I said, no, you know what? I'm going to just go out there and just get involved and do this. So like Tom said, I decided to call him up and find out about this, and we had a very fun conversation. And so so that's the reason that I'm here tonight. One of the other reasons, the big reasons, is I'm reading Breitbart, I'm reading WND, I'm looking at these websites, and you do get so geared up, you get so excited, and you're trying to figure out, well, what can I do? Well, before I got involved in thinking that I would join this kind of a group, I decided, because my whole life has been one voice makes a difference. And I've done that and taken it through my career, and it's always paid off. No matter where I've gone, no matter what I've done, if I've never taken no for an answer. And so if I needed something for my boss, if I needed something for my company, if I needed something for me, I just wouldn't take no for an answer. And I kept either going up the ladder, or as years passed, I decided to just start at the top. So, so I just start at the top, because that's where things get done. Example is for Mr. Ryan, and looking at how we finally got Mr. Boehner out of there, and looking at how we were going to make that change, I decided, well, the best thing I can do is make my voice heard. So I called offices in Washington, D.C. I looked up who was on the Freedom Caucus, and I went to these websites, and I read the Breitbart articles, and I found them. And so I called their offices, and I gave them my 2 cents worth. And when I felt that they were doing a great job, I gave them the kudos, and I said, great job. You know, we Americans are watching you. And I said, I'm a senior. I identified not by name, but I said, we seniors are watching you. We're the ones who got you elected. We're the grassroots organization out here. And so I said, we're watching you. And if you're not going to vote the way we are asking you and how you got put into office, you're not going to be there the next time, because we are watching exactly, very closely, everything you're doing. And so you'd better be grateful for our votes. So, and I said, and when you don't vote that way, I'm here to tell you I'm ashamed of you. you have an obligation to us. You have an obligation. And so that's to listen to your constituents. So that's one of the reasons that, like I said, I came tonight, is to try to find a way to go ahead and make my voice heard in a bigger way, to try to reach out to others, to try to reach out to the college students, to try to reach out to high school students. We've got to get the young voters. We have to bring in the youth and get them involved in this. We have to tell them about the freedoms that we used to have, that all of us have been watching erode. And we've got to stop that. The only way we can do it is by getting together like this in grassroots, but we've got to reach out. We've got to reach out and move this and communicate with the rest of the Tea Party groups so that we know what each other is doing and so that we can really make our voices heard. So I guess that's why I'm really here. I appreciate your time. Thank you.